the sensations and the sensational and all wonderful things in this great nation that we love, and we call America. We're supposed to have the best of the best here, right? But I guess it doesn't equate to medicine. Why would I say that? Well, let's take a look at it. Our boy Luca. Now don't forget to hit the like button up. No, Luca was hurt. I'm letting y'all know before any other news outlet tell you what's going to happen. And if they already told you, kudos to them. Luka went to Spain to get the treatment that Kobe Bryant used to get on his knees. But Kobe would wait to the end of the season to go get this done. He never done it in the middle of a season while actively playing. So Luka went to get platelet treatment that from stem cell research, which the United States does not allow. So instead of going to Germany, Spain has a place that can do basically the same thing, and they believe that their technology is a lot better than the Germans. And they can take care of things such as hamstring pulls, things of that nature, right? All things with the muscle and inflammation of the muscle. They think this treatment would reduce the tension better than American medicine. Luca's hamstring wasn't progressing at the speed that they would like. So he decided to go to Spain to get this treatment. And they say in about 4 or 5 days, you should be good to go. Now, treatment and rest and staying off your feet is what you're supposed to be dealing with here. But to say Luka will be ready for Saturday, that's a bit of a stretch. But by game 2, he could be on the court. So anybody thinking LeBron James is going to play the whole first round series without Austin Reeves and Luka, nah, don't count on that. Games 4 or 5? Oh, no way. Luka will be back in game 2. When's the first game? Saturday, right? Second game is on Monday. Luca be playing Monday. Now, minute restrictions, I don't know about that. They might put them on a minute restriction, but it's the playoffs. What you restricted them from? Here's the problem with what the process he just went through. Well, the NBA, they don't like me because I ruin their storylines. They want to have it like he's out indefinitely. There's nothing he could do. Then all of a sudden, Luka sends snaps. Oh my God, Luka's back already. He's going to play through the pain. You see, they want to sell the storyline of LeBron doing it on his own, and now LeBron's going to be on his back. LeBron has 35 tonight, but he just didn't get the help from his cast. If only he had somebody there. Like LeBron's crawling on the floor with his arm in the air, waiting to make the tag to Luka. And LeBron makes it to the corner. He tags in Luka. Here comes Luka. Ah! He's jacked up. It's a storyline that keeps being sold. The Houston Rockets have been painted to be the bad guys. Udoka, bad guy. Cheated on his girlfriend with a white woman who's married. The nerve of him. Even though she's married, she's cheating on her husband. Udoka seduced her. So he's a villain. So now that he's a villain, all right, now that he's a villain, let's take it to another level. Who else we don't like? Oh, Kevin Durant. Let's let Kevin Durant, KB, move around the way he's supposed to move around, right? Let's follow the story now. Oh, man, this way. Well, the storylines are clear. They believe in confusion and maniacalness and loss of identity. They believe in all of theatrics. Houston is one of the top defensive teams in the NBA. The Lakers are not. They lack at every position on the court. All Houston needs to do is attack the rim. That's what I call attack the block. Attack the block. That's what they need to do. Because we're in a position where they're not going to need you anymore. They're not going to want to see you anymore. They're going to want to put you in a specific situation that is going to leave you or render you powerless. From a basketball standpoint, they don't stand a chance against Houston. Not a chance. Luka got to go one-on-one to do some miracle shit in order for them to win. That's what happened in every game. Houston has been without their point guard for the entire season. Right after he signs this massive contract, he tears his Achilles. Now he's out for the whole season. There's no Jason Tatum type treatment for him. To get him back on the court. Now you got a weak leg Tatum. The Lakers was going to win in 6 anyway. They're going to push the Lakers to the next round. Where they will have to play OKC. And then they will go home. You see how that works? You see how that works, right? Well, no, you have tons of people who are making observations as into what's good, what isn't good, what can be considered. You know, they want people to be considerate human beings. You know, be respectful to the game. I think Austin Reeves might be back in the first round as well. I don't care who shows up against OKC. The Lakers are going home in the second round. Then a JJ decision will be made. And then all these decisions are going to have to be made about the future of the Los Angeles Lakers. Me, I want this team out in the first round. The only thing that's holding the glue together of them getting past the first round is injuries. So if Luka comes back and he's not 100% and he can't continue to play, guess what? It's over, folks. There is no Luca, no Luca, no Luca. He just signed Popeye Jones. Popeye Jones be like, "Are you ready to fly?" Are you ready to fly? Luka Doncic has 14 to 15 different reasons to not perform. Like tonight, if you want to say he wants to perform bad, then cool. There's so much that needs to be done. We often put in our own mind that one person needs another. Yes, I did a video saying that LaMelo might be suspended, but he's supposed to be. They're having a discussion about suspending LaMelo Ball. So they told LaMelo how to answer in his post game, saying he hit his head, he didn't know where he was when he did what he did. When we clearly see he knew exactly what he was doing when he pulled his leg down to stop a fast break. They missed the call, and because they missed the call, no, he seemed very aware of what was going on when he reached out and grabbed somebody's leg and could have really seriously injured Bam. His other foot was already off the ground. So he landed right on his tailbone. Mm-hmm. You got the Hornets facing the Pistons? Okay. I mean, I'm quite sure that's what the league wants. I'm cool with it. Bring them on. If that's who they feel they ready for? Or... It's funny to me, the team that we've beaten handily just a week ago blew them out without really too much effort. We supposed to be scared of a team with no playoff experience whatsoever. Nobody's saying they don't have any experience yet, but we're afraid of them. It's just that other people who say this is normally Knicks fans, because see, they deal in fear. We don't. They fear who they gonna play. They want the easy matchups. They want all that. But now they playing in backfire, because Atlanta wanted the Knicks. They deliberately went from 5th to 6th just to play the Knicks because they want them. And I'm glad, because that's how it's supposed to be. You tried to run from us, chumps. Now, because you wanted to play the Raptors. Nah, bro. You playing us. And I want to see what Mr. Brunson do against Daniels. No. Jalen Johnson's just one of the problems. No, you got Alexander Walker, who's a defensive nightmare on one end, and you got Daniels, who's a defensive nightmare on the other end, which allows Jalen Johnson a lot of freedom. All they had to do was get Trae Young out of there. And as you can see, things have turned in the right direction for them. Their on-ball defense is impressive. Well, when you see people that's supposed to have your back, what's up, misunderstood? I see you in the house. Okay. So, if LeBron doesn't have to take a steroid test for any game that he has that's heroic, they're not drawing blood from LeBron, and everybody else have to, should we call that a double standard? When you have other professional athletes saying that they played against LeBron James when he was 36, 37, and he didn't have half the energy that he got when he see him in an NBA game, we're supposed to ignore that. You've seen MMA fighters who said they have the same drug guy as LeBron. We're supposed to ignore all this. And we're supposed to believe LeBron James is just a phenom that at 41, he could just continuously run up and down the court. That's what we're supposed to believe. Luca goes to Spain to get the platelet treatment that's supposed to alleviate his situation in 4 to 5 days. Mm. Mm-hmm. Well, it's been a long time. You know, when you've seen people, the way they move, the way they operate, the way people like insurances are, there's no worries, there's no concerns. People will be people. Children shall be children. The Lakers should always be known as a team that will take shortcuts. Now, no one's talking about the Portland game, which was just as entertaining as the Suns game. I mean, as the Charlotte game. Except for the Suns is still alive. They get to play another game. They just can't lose another game. Drew Holiday is a winner. Yeah, he always makes a team better. The Bucks giving up on Drew Holiday was the craziest thing in human existence. But they wanted Dame Lillard, so they got Dame Lillard. Congratulations. Hopefully it was all worth it. Lakers in 6. I don't know how you gonna pull that one off, Chief. Lakers look like they could be out in 6. I've seen more promotion of Tyrese Halliburton than I've seen of the entire Houston Rockets. That's this season. What would be KD legacy losing to LeBron in the first round? Would you hold that against Kevin Durant? Okay. You say that will be held against him. All right. I hear you. Now, here's what I want to ask after that. Since you feel it'll be held against him. So if it's going to be held against him, now remember, these are your words. Now, if all of this is going to be held against him, even the fact he doesn't have his point guard, don't have a point guard all season. Their superstar guard is out. So if LeBron was to lose without Luca, that'll be held against LeBron, right? I mean, since we're playing expectations, right? KD will play his final season in Seattle. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lenny? No. It's about what people believe they see. People are constantly under an illusion that they can fix everybody in the world's problems when they can't fix their own. Now, as a basketball team, if you look at the Los Angeles Lakers, you know they're not better than OKC. You know they're not better than the Spurs. They might get a game or two on Denver, but they're not the type that could beat a team like that 4 times. They're not built for that. So if you was to see that happen, that would be an anomaly, right? That would be something that just doesn't make sense. Well, Trey Young is a very arrogant young man. And when you're arrogant, these are the type of things that you got to deal with when you're dealing with arrogance. No, Luca isn't playing game one. No game one for Luca. Game two, he could be ready for. But game one, no. He got back today. He was in Spain. He came back today. Tomorrow he'll be at practice, shoot around. So you could take it from there. To see where someone else is supposed to be? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. At this point, it's hard to gauge like who's supposed to be where, who's doing what. It's hard to gauge that kind of stuff. All you could do is go off what you know. No, the way I look at it is it's a different type of game with Luca on the court than it is with LeBron. LeBron is not a threat to really do anything because he can't really get by anybody. Luca has enough where he has enough basketball IQ to body somebody up, shoot a fade away. He's got a lot of talents. So when you see Luca perform, you know what you're getting. Mm-hmm. I just never felt that way. I feel that if somebody is good enough, it's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers and the NBA is not gonna be happy or keen that this information is out, but their medicine and their ways were not getting Luca better. He did not feel better with the treatments or nothing. It wasn't working. So he went to Spain and had his done. And they say give it about a week with the treatment, you should be good to go. But what version of Luca are we gonna see? You know, what is his conditioning gonna be like? Will that even matter? Luca is somebody that averages 13 free throws a game. Anytime Luca don't even have to move. He can move at 2 miles an hour or 1 mile an hour rather. He could be in slow-mo. They're gonna go tweet, put him right on the line. Tell me I'm wrong. You know it like I know it. Yeah, I gotta multitask. I'm washing my clothes, doing everything, buddy. All at once. Now, that's just how the cookie crumbles, man. Luca, please. Why would Luca care? You see what I'm saying? Why would Luka Doncic care? Luka want to get back on the court. Houston plays the most physical defense anybody has ever seen. Right? in the Western Conference. They're one of the top defensive teams. Their only problem is what? They have a lot of offensive sets where they don't score. Yeah. Luca will play in game 2. I can almost guarantee you that. They want y'all to believe he's out indefinitely because it plays into the storyline of creating the tension and drama. Will Luca return to save LeBron's old ass? Tune in. Da-da-da-da-da-da. No one wants to see it. Like, I don't need to see. I would rather see Houston play OKC in round 2. I'm cool with that. But if they have the Lakers beat OKC in the second round, I'm going to have a problem. No, LaMelo Ball should be suspended. The NBA got jokes. She got a wolf dog, though. I can't get with her. And you see, and you wonder why football is king. Because we don't have to deal with this nonsense. This is why football is king. No one's thinking about that. You know, like what you guys are putting before for everyone else to discover, no one's thinking about it. No one cares. True and true, no one cares. Not as rigged as the NBA. They're all rigged, but the NFL, at least, they entertain you. You're more entertained by the sport of football. Here, they've killed the entertainment. The entertainment value has been lowered down to a non-existent standard. So now teams like the Detroit Pistons, who bring back excitement to the game, they don't play boring game. They play actual real basketball, which is exciting to watch. So when you see it performed, you're like, wow, thank God, basketball. Where has this been? Yeah, there we go. Crazy kid driving a car till he smacks into somebody. Yeah, that's the thing. They have copied us. A lot of teams are trying to copy us, but they are not us. You got to have the personnel. The Knicks tried to change their game to play like us. They tried to play like Detroit, but they can't because they tried to run some of our sets. And I looked at it and I laughed because they tried to use Jalen Brunson to set it up and be patient. And he doesn't have the patience. Because one, he can't see over the defender like Cade can. None of these guys have the personnel, and you gotta have a Jalen Duren to pull this stuff off. You gotta have a Cade Cunningham out there to pull this stuff off. You gotta have basketball players with basketball IQs like Paul Reed that can enhance other players around you. Then you got a Jenkins, who knows how to play, and sometimes he gets out of control and want to do a lot of one-on-one, but it's not needed. Now, in the playoffs, most people's bodies are going to start getting tired because they're used to shutting down. We played long last season, but now we got to condition our bodies to play longer. See, before, teams who's used to playing this short of time, their bodies aren't conditioned to play this long. So when they get to this point, they fizzle out. I'll tell you a team that's kind of mimicking them, playing Indiana Pacers basketball. And it's pretty much, once again, it's a style that you're either going to be effective in or you're going to lose very badly. It's a slow down style to some, but they turn it up with the right personnel, and they can play lightning fast Texas Tech style offense, Loyola Marymount style. And what that's going to mean is it's going to be a lot of different things transpiring. Yes, I would like a large chocolate shake.
What was that?
Large chocolate shake, please.
Large chocolate shake?
Yes.
Okay, anything else?
That'll be all.
Okay, it's going to be $5.98 at the window.
Thank you.
Just a large chocolate shake?
Yes.
$5.89.
All right.
Okay, and you can just take it out the window, okay?
Okay. So who y'all got in the games tonight? Who y'all pulling for? I shouldn't have a chocolate shake. You must be from California. I said, who's going to win today? And the first two comments is who's playing. That shows right there. It is a mess out here. All right, thank you.
Here you are.
Okay, thanks.
I'm going.
You too. Student driver, be patient. Oh God, student driver, that woman is like 55. Paulo will lose against the Sixers, or the Sixers will lose. We'll see. can't get to there from here. That's crazy. Oh, damn, they closed the store down. Man, businesses, man. Look what you're doing, Trump. Damn. Damn, all the businesses are gone from here. That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. They got one store here now. That's crazy. Look at what Trump did to this country. One store. Damn. Neighborhood going down. Let's see how this gas is. Woo! Good Lord. That's a lot of money for gas. Damn you, Trump. Now, Marcus, it ain't down where I'm at. I'm paying $5 for mid-grade.
Looks like it is to me. Spicy chicken just got better every week.
Of course they better worry about it. They better worry about a lot of stuff right now. Man, look at these people. They're going out there.
Now, in order to put on the Subway app and get another for free. That's right, Subway Sub Club members. Free! Get your favorite sub plus one. Subway, eat fresh, feel good.
Oh, they ain't gonna get that off my car.
Get a second one free. Code MLPOGO.
$85. $85 I had to spend. To fill up the car. Damn you, Trump. Damn you. Oh yeah, all on them is crazy. Oh, the Clippers and Warriors? Oh, I got the Clippers all day. I do not need to see Draymond Green and the G League Warriors with Steph Curry out there. Continuing the madness. I can't sit around and watch this go on any longer. Got me bouncing around on some Mr. Magoo-ish. Oh, hell no. Some damn accident. It's always a goofy ass little kid. Ain't been hot but 2 days. 2 days. Got a little warmth, and here it is. Goofiness. The Clippers are going to win? Maybe. This is not even blocking the lanes. Why is people going slow here? We're watching an old Hispanic lady get a ticket. We should have been gone. People over here so goddamn nosy. They finna call ICE on us. So what? Let's go. Oh yeah, they're not gonna let you see the video because they already know where the video is going. But anyhow, man, don't forget to go to the Patreon. Raising LeBron episode 3 should be up today. For some reason, we had some type of technical issue. I know we had a tornado yesterday, so we're recovering from that. So Raising LeBron by episode 3 will be out on the Patreon tonight. And